Hello, my friends, and thank you for joining me, Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you a timeless reading. These readings are undated. They're meant for whenever you hear them. They're not for any particular astrological sign or element. They are meant to bring you some clarity to your situation, how you're feeling about it, what action or clarity you need to come to, and the outcome here with our fluorite. So let's see what's happening. What is the situation my friends and I are dealing with? How do we feel about it? What action should we take? And what is the outcome? The situation, the feelings, the action, and the outcome. Let's see. All right, your situation, your feelings, your action, and your expected outcome. This is where you are. This is where you want to be, or what your best possible course is. Your situation, your feelings, your action, and the best possible outcome, my friends. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Rods. Communication, my friends. Explore your feelings here. Get those messages out. This is swift action as well. So I don't think that standing back, reflecting on things, and worrying about how it's gone on, what's gone on, and I think that your best course of action is to take action. Swift and decisive action. What is the situation you're dealing with? The Four of Rods. So there is a situation within your home. It might be your stability, your foundation, your comfort level within that home. It might be a situation that you are celebrating. What is the situation, and where do you need guidance? How do you feel about it, my friends? The Four of Swords. Are you resting and reflecting on things about your home life? Are you taking a break from that home life? Are you feeling like you want to get away from that situation? What is the action you're planning to take? The Wheel of Fortune. You're going to wait and see what happens. You're waiting for divine timing. You're waiting for karma to come in and make a change for you. And what's the outcome you can expect from that? The Seven of Cups. You're waiting to see your options. You're hoping that the Wheel of Fortune drops another option in your lap. So let's see what the situation requires here at home. It requires a commitment, my friends. It requires a new path, perhaps, maybe even a new opportunity, financially or otherwise, to come into your life. How are you feeling about that? I think you're being perhaps a little bit laid back on that. The Four of Swords. Rest, recovery, rejuvenation, reflection, an intentional time out here. That's your feeling. You're going to sit back, see what's going on. What do we need to know with the Four of Swords here, please? The Four of Swords, one card. And that is our Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. And the Ace of Swords came out with it, my friends. The Ace of Swords. So there's your communication. You're worried about how the communication is going to go. But you know what? Unless you take action on it, unless you put it in play, it's not going to happen. All right? You're waiting for divine timing. You're the one that needs to take action on this. You need to have the truth come out there, my friends. What's the Wheel of Fortune here for, please? What action are you going to take on this? The Five of Wands. So there is conflict, my friends. There is competition even, perhaps. There's a creative conflict with getting to the place that everybody wants to go. So I think you have a common ground here, but you're worried about how this communication is going to be received, so you're going to sit back. This might be a very truthful communication. It might be your vision for how you want this future to look, how you want the outcome to look, and there's struggle with that. You're not on the same page with that. So you're waiting for divine timing to come in and bring in these options for you. Are they going to bring in the options? What do we have here? The Knight of Wands. So you're going to have to bring in some change to bring in these options, my friends. There need to be changes, and you need to communicate that truth very clearly. This is your situation, the best possible situation, that you do communicate clearly and I would say quickly. The Knight of Swords changes things very quickly with just a few words. So if you're worried about your communication, if you're hanging back on the communication, do watch your words on that. The Knight of Swords can change things with just a few words, and not necessarily in a good way. He can be rather sharp and blunt. How you're feeling about that? The Knight of Pentacles. That's the plan. That is the plan. Now look at how they're going toward each other too. So hopefully that plan is something that you can maintain and move forward on steadily, slowly, and confidently. The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the deck whose plans are always successful. So go forward with a really confident feeling on this. What is the action you need to take? The Eight of Cups. Perhaps it's a situation where you need to leave the emotionality of it out. You need to leave the feelings of it out. You know, this truth and communication can be a little bit abrupt and perhaps even difficult, painful. The Eight of Cups, you got to leave the emotions out of it. You got it. What is the best possible outcome for this situation? The Two of Cups. Wonderful energy there. How are you going to achieve this common ground here with the Two of Cups, my friends? How are you going to achieve that? It's the Knight of Swords taking into consideration with this situation. You know, I think the Knight of Swords, as much as he wants to communicate up here, and as anxious as you might be about how this communication is going to be received, it is going to require swift action and emotional balance, emotional temperance, emotional healing. So you're going to have to leave a portion of that out to accomplish your goal and bring it into, you know, a common mind, all right, a kindred spirit situation where you're both on the same page. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Thank you. The King of Pentacles. You may have to be the dependable one. You may have to be the steady and grounded voice in this, my friends. I think you're feeling pretty good about what you can accomplish in this too. The King of Pentacles is also the provider. This the loyal and true foundational element of this. This is someone that is reliable. So your plan, I think you can feel very good about your plan, my friends, and there may be others that rely on you for this. So leave the emotions out of it. You got to take this action. The Eight of Cups. It might be leaving a situation behind, but I really think it's just putting it down. The Five of Swords. End the struggle. End the battle. You know, you can win this battle, but what is it going to cost you, my friends? The Five of Swords is a card of weariness, exhaustion. It's wounded, all right? You might have been wounded in this, and you need to put that aside in order to get to this Two of Cups, kindred spirit, relationship, common ground, meeting of the minds. That's the best possible outcome for you there, my friends. And the Death card, bringing an end to this battle, bringing an end to this emotional upheaval with some really emotionally intelligent conversations, some real tempered and balanced conversations. There's an ending in sight for this, my friends, and that's a wonderful thing because it allows you this new beginning as well. The Two of Cups is a really beautiful relationship, whether it's with a lover or friend or someone that's really close to you. It allows you to put bygones be bygones and start fresh. This requires some real communication and swift action. My friends, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you tuning in. These readings are meant to be a resource for you, so scroll through the library of the readings, and whenever you need one, if the title jumps out at you, that's the right time to listen to it. So thanks very much. I do hope that this finds everyone in your household well and healthy. And if you'd like to connect with me personally or for a private session, all of my details are in the description box below. Thanks very much, and we'll speak to you again soon.